Welcome to making of empanadas. I'm going to go through all the different processes you need to make empanadas. And one of the first things you do is you have to make a filling to fill up your empanadas. After that, I'll show you how to make the dough and then how to fill the dough and bake it. So we'll start with the filling. And I have a variety of fillings I'm going to use. I'm using potatoes and mushrooms and onions and beans and garlic. The recipe will be in the description below on the video. The most important thing is to make sure that all your pieces are bite-sized. Like for instance, these are the potatoes, and you can see they're all bite-sized. You don't want big chunks of potato. Onion is all in bite-sized. I've even diced up the mushrooms a little bit so that everything, when you end up putting it in the empanadas, they're all bite-sized. So I'll proceed to cooking and then we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so I cooked up my filling. I'm making this up ahead of time. Tomorrow I'll make the empanadas. You can make it up and it'll help the flavors meld if you want to, and leave it just overnight in the refrigerator, which is what I'm going to do. So tomorrow morning we'll get started on making the empanadas. So welcome to the next part of making empanadas. This is going to be making the dough. You can use any dough recipe that you would like or feel comfortable with. I have a particular recipe I use for making empanadas that I will include in the description below. Okay, I've been layering the dough by using this French pastry technique where you use the palm of your hand and just stretch the dough out. And now it's starting to get soft enough. I think it's ready to make into a ball and to refrigerate again. But you can see that's really different from the way it started out a couple minutes ago. So that'll be good. And we put it onto a piece of plastic and we'll put it onto a cold plate, stick it in the refrigerator for a while. And then I'll bring it back out to make the empanadas. There we go. So that's good. There was that. Okay, so I've refrigerated the dough to get it cold again. Now it's ready to be rolled out to make the empanadas. So the first thing you need to do is flour your surface. Now some people you could just use the counter. I happen to have a pastry cloth, so I use that. And then you put this on here. You start rolling it out, and every so often you turn the dough 90 degrees and keep on rolling. I'll be back when this is all out on a flat sheet and I can show you how to cut out the empanadas. Okay, I have started to roll out the dough. It's almost out far enough. And then I will use this bowl to cut around for the shape of the empanadas. I'll put them onto this plate and then we'll refrigerate them a while before we finish up with the dough. We don't want the butter to get too warm. So I'm just going to roll this out just a little bit more until it's about 1/8 of an inch thick. And then we'll start with the cutting. And I'll probably get 4 empanadas out of this. And then I'll put the dough back together and roll it out again and get 2 or 3 more. So, okay, I've cut out a couple of empanadas and then I reworked the dough and I flattened it back out again. I'm going to cut up some more circles with my knife, and then I'll mix the dough one last time. And there's one right there. This goes onto a plate, and then I will work on the second one. I'm going to flatten it out just a little bit more to have enough space to cut one more, like right there. And you can see there's enough dough for at least 1, if not 2 more empanadas. So I'll redo the dough one more time, and then we'll take it from there. So we're getting ready to roll out the empanadas. I brought the discs back out of the refrigerator. Lots of times they're just a little bit too thick because I just can't get them thin enough. So what I usually do is I flour the empanadas and I roll them out just a little bit more until they get to a thickness that I like for making, and you'll learn how to do this as time goes on, to where you know you're going to be able to fold them over and they're going to be not too thick and not too thin. Like this one is a little too thick, so I'm just going to roll it a little bit, and that'll probably do. So once this step is done, then you take the filling and you put about a good tablespoon of filling in each one, like that, kind of in the middle, just like that. And I'll stop here so I can show you the rest of the steps. I would usually fill all of these first. The next step you do is you take a little bit of water and wet one edge of the empanada like this, just a little bit. You fold it over like that, and then you gently seal it as much as you can, trying to keep all the ingredients on the inside like that, so you have a nice edge right there that has no filling in it. And then you take this and you fold it over. It's called, in Spanish, it's called a repulgue. You twist it over like this. You just go around the empanada and you just seal it up nicely like that, all the way around. And that's what gives you that nice twisted, braided look to the empanadas. Once you've done it all, you make sure the end is sealed too, like that. That's okay. It's not great. I'll do better on some of the other ones. And then you put it on the cookie sheet and you start the next one. So the empanadas have all been filled, and I've done a pulgue on all of them. Now the next step is to refrigerate the empanadas before you bake them. And so, but you want to also put some holes in them so when they bake, they don't explode. So I just wet a little fork and go along and put a series of holes in the top of the empanada. And that should just about do it. Then we'll just refrigerate these for about half an hour. Meanwhile, we can turn on the oven. These bake at 400 degrees. And we'll show you that step after they've been chilled. So it's time. I've left the empanadas in the refrigerator for about half an hour, and now it's time to bake them. I set the oven. The oven is at 400 degrees. They're ready to bake. I neglected to say that when you store them in the refrigerator, make sure and cover them. I just used an old plastic bag and cover them up. These go into the oven now for maybe 25 or 30 minutes. We'll take a look. We have two batches here. Now we'll start checking them every 10 minutes to make sure they don't burn. In 10 minutes, I'll basically shift the two trays from top to bottom and check them. So the empanadas have been baking for about 30 minutes and they appear to be about ready. So we'll take them out and then we'll put them on a cooling rack over here and let them cool. And then they can be either frozen or eaten. You can freeze them and then take them out later and warm them up. There, perfect. Okay, enjoy the empanadas.